Welcome back to another episode of RosenGold, and I'm your host, Black King Sebastian, and this is my lovely co-host, Dr. Ross.
Hello, everyone.
And today, the video vixen of the week is
Victoria Rose. She's an Instagram model, but she also goes by Victoria Rave.
And she's spicy and she's vivacious. But what do you think about the Victoria Rose, Dr. Ross?
So, Black King Sebastian and I have been looking at Victoria Rose for a while. She has dreads. She's a Western Caucasian girl, and we've been rooting for her. She seems like one of those people that would be the up-and-coming avatars or new characters in the video games. She's a really cool girl. We'll put her picture right here.
That's right. Let's get to these hot topics. Lay it on me, Dr. Ross.
Okay, so the first hot topic, keeping up with the Kardashians. So people are saying that losing Kourtney could be the best way to end off the show. What do you think about this, Black King Sebastian?
They've been saying that they were going to end off the show for years. The last time they said this, they actually got pulled off the air for a while, but then they wanted to come back.
Because the money keeps talking to them. They can't stop.
That's right, because if you're spending $100,000 a day, you're gonna have to keep making that money back.
Exactly. And Kourtney, they've been trying to say that you're gonna leave for forever. If you're officially leaving, just go. Like we said last RosenGold, just go. And if the show is ending, that's okay, because there's new shows coming out. Maybe there's new room for other shows like Black King Sebastian and I.
That's right, Dr. Ross. For example, RosenGold will invite you on the show. Kylie Jenner, and to all of the Jenners and Kardashians on there. Moving on.
I recently saw just yesterday, Ariana Grande is probably trying to cover this all up because she got majorly shamed and called out this week because she went on Instagram Live body shaming.
Not this.
And her ex, Pete Davison, actually tweeted out saying, "Wow, guys, if I had did this, my career would have been ended tomorrow." What do you think about this, Black King Sebastian?
Then again, the Ariana Grande, she's probably on the vapors, probably doing a little bit of the smoke, because she's just popping smoke.
Exactly. She's probably just trying to get her name out there because she's been a little bit quiet for a little while.
That's right.
That's so very, very sad.
The Queen Ariana Grande. I was in your music video before. Kudos to you. I adored working with you. I'm older now, and I have some scripts for you. You may get shot at, Ariana, but if you have time in your schedule, we could set up an appointment.
And furthermore to that topic, Pete Davison, your career was already... We're not trying to hate on you, but...
You're hanging on by a shoestring now. Really, you weren't even at a shoestring at that, because no one sees you that much.
You haven't been on Saturday Night Live in like years, so your career is probably you've just probably been chilling right now. But if you can go back with Ariana Grande, shake some more salt on her, then you do you. But as of now, Pete Davison with your new girlfriend,
your
career is...
And everyone who's hating on Ariana, don't hate the player, hate the game.
This in his special. Can you imagine if I did that? My career would be over tomorrow. If I spray painted myself brown and hopped on the cover of Vogue magazine and just started on my ex. Can you imagine if I did that? If I was just like, yeah, I was just her because I was bored and then Fortnite came out, it would be insane. Something had to happen to her. There had to be some repercussions, right? No, she won Billboard's Woman of the Year and I got called Butthole Eyes. For context, in August 2018, Barstool Sports tweeted, "Does Pete Davidson have butthole eyes?" Ariana responded, "Y'all do know this man has an autoimmune disease, right? Like, you do understand what you're doing when you do this, right? Just want to make sure. P.S. Butthole Eyes says he's still not doing your stupid podcast you've been begging him to do for 3 years." And he made jokes about Ariana's infamous genitals comments. I don't like that she talked all this on, like, behalf of my... I thought that was super weird. Can you imagine if I said that? Can you imagine if I was like, sorry it didn't work out, nice though? I didn't like it because it's just simply not true. She has little hands. Everything's huge to her. It was a joke the entire time we were together. I was like, huge to you, but small to everyone else. This rocks. People reacted positively to Pete's Ariana references and the special in general. Some people said he made good points. Listen, I'm a huge Ariana Grande fan, but even I can see where he's coming from with this. I think he makes a lot of valid points. There is a huge double standard about how she can write off their relationship and make fun of them, and he wouldn't be able to without getting a lot of. I also agree that it was really inappropriate for her to talk about his body that way during and after their relationship without his permission. Others said he should be allowed to talk about her in his art. Pete Davidson literally mentions Ariana once, and not negatively, and somehow he can't stop talking about her? Where's the logic? Also, Pete has every right to talk and joke about his life, just like she can sing about her.
Moving on.
And speaking about Puff Puff, so Jada Pinkett Smith discusses Willow Smith's weed smoking. All I want to say is puff puff, smoke smoke. You know, we're not condoning weed smoking. We're not saying go buy weed. We're not saying sell weed. But
now there are more CBD stores and it's more open. But we're not condoning go buy weed or sell weed. But we're just saying there are more ways to buy weed now.
And we're just gonna say, Willow, your grandmother was a heroin addict, so maybe the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. That's all I want to say.
But think about it, this red pear. Yum. Moving on.
So Drake's baby mama, Sophia, is still trying to get as much attention as possible. Drake has recently been hanging out with his son a little bit more to keep her a little bit quiet, but she will not stop. She's posting more videos on her Instagram now, trying to tell people how she works out, how she stays good looking. What do you think about this black confession?
But then again, what does everyone expect? With Drake going out there spending $500,000 or $25K on a white diamond owl for his phone case?
Exactly.
You know that the baby mama's gonna come back.
Where's this bitch? Where's Shocking if you out there and you hear me? Girl, I'm waiting on you.
And Drake, your funds are gonna go low soon because you're spending all your money on these owl necklaces. Like, who else other than you has an owl necklace? I know that you think you're wise because you have all the owls on you. That doesn't make you wise if your baby mama's coming out trying to get attention. Because, Drake, you should be splitting all the dividends with some of the people that made you get up there. Like, for example, your baby mamas, your children.
Lil Wayne, how do you think you got popular, Drake? You were down in the streets, in the hood, in movies where they literally shot you in the first 5 minutes of the show. And then Lil Wayne found you. He made you what you are now, Drake. So just spread the money out. Stop trying to waste it on owls.
And stop hating the game, Drake. That's all we have to say to you. But it's like the one time you went into the hood. Stop going into the streets. Because
they want exactly what you want. They probably want to be up in your level. Once they get with the celebrity in the circle, they want it. Because we cannot forget about when nobody knew you even had a son or a baby mama for a long time because you tried to keep it a secret until she kept coming out and saying, oh, this is Drake's son, this is Drake's son. And he kept saying, oh, I don't know who that is. And now you're with them saying that's your son and that you care about your son so much.
And Drake, you need to split the money because this wouldn't happen if you split it 50-50. But Drake, we're not even going to talk about you anymore with your owl necklace looking ass. Moving on.
So Kylie Jenner and Kris Jenner are delivering their hand sanitizer to healthcare workers. So you know, Kylie Jenner is trying to get as much money as possible because now she has her own hand sanitizer. Smart. And if you haven't already seen it, she's already made her own face mask and everything. She is really, really banking off this coronavirus. I'm telling you, I'm surprised Kim didn't think of it first.
But then again, if you think about it, Dr. Ross, Tesla and Amazon, the Jeff Bezos, everyone's making the masks and the hand sanitizer.
Exactly. Everyone's banking off this right now. And of course, Kris Jenner is going to be as close as possible to Kylie. But Kylie, keep doing you. You know we love you, Kylie and Kris. But on to our next topic. So Dwayne Johnson on Hobbs & Shaw 2. They're going to be making a second one because apparently the first one got so many good reviews that they want to make a second one.
That is right, Dr. Ross, because the crazy thing about Hobbs & Shaw, it was in the theaters for I think 5 months.
Just a long time.
And people were still watching it during the 5-month time span.
It's probably because people love The Rock. It's really entertaining. That's all I can say about it. But they were saying that they might be passed over for Jack Reacher. You've heard of that show, Black King Sebastian, or no?
I've heard of it. Jack Reacher is better, but they're still running a close race because they're both good movies. The Rock, the bodybuilder, and the actor and WWE wrestler, we'd love to be into the Hobbs and Shaw too.
Exactly.
Spread some of that love. Dwayne Johnson, and also Tom Cruise with the Jack Reacher. We'd love to be in the next installment of your film as well. And you know, we could work out something with the Katie Holmes. Maybe let her get hit by a car. We're just joking, Tom Cruise.
Just kidding.
but we could work out something. That's for you, Katie Holmes. Moving on.
On to our last hot topic. And Christian Stewart, we know that you're batting for the other side and all this other catastrophes, but...
And Dr. Ross,
We just-
not to cut you off,
You good.
but Christian, you remind me of the dog that I used to have called Tuffy. When I'd throw the ball, he'd love to tussle and wrangle around. You remind me exactly of that dog. I loved your work in the Twilight series. And you know, I'm a script writer and a producer. I'd love to put you in one of my TV shows or movies. You might be the love interest. And that's for you. Well, Christian Stewart, I lay my hands on you. And I'll set you straight, girl. But these were all of our hot topics. Make sure to get yourself a boiled egg for Easter. That's for you, Kylie Jenner.
And for the video
Christian.
vixen, congratulations, Victoria Rose, for winning this week's video vixen. Before
That's
we end it
right.
off.
Indeed, Dr. Ross. We